Welcome to December 2025, dear horse. As the winter wind hums a distant tune that stirs your innate yearning for freedom and radiant adventure, the world around you seems cloaked in frost and possibility, inviting your spirit to gallop across both familiar plains and new pastures. You have traversed countless horizons this year, and yet this month calls you to inner landscapes that echo with the soft rhythms of your heartbeat. In this celestial moment, the dog emerges as your soulmate animal, a loyal companion whose presence warms even the coldest nights. Picture a quiet evening by a crackling hearth, you leaning against the cedar mantle, listening as the dog settles at your feet, head tilted in empathy. In that scene, the dog's amber eyes reflect your longing for a refuge where honesty blooms. Together, you share a breath between souls. December holds surprises for you, and the dragon appears as a surprising ally. This spirit, weaving between smoke and starlight, challenges you to soar higher than your habitual gallop. When the dragon's wings brush your flank, an electric thrill shivers through your bones. It asks, what if you could transform independence into a creative flame that ignites others? In shifting from solitary rider to collaborative visionary, you learn to let your roar be tempered by purpose. Amid these encounters, the goat stands as a steady resource animal, offering healing solace and grounding grace. Envision a grove dusted with snow where the goat nuzzles your shoulder, guiding you toward gentler rhythms, its soft bleats reminding you that even restless hearts need stillness. In its company, you discover the gifts of surrender to the present, of letting tenderness soften the calluses on your hooves. The snake, however, slithers in as an energy to avoid this month, coiling around doubts that whisper, you must be perfect, you must produce, you must outrun every shadow. When you hear that hissing voice, remember, December's beauty lies in imperfection. A cracked coffee mug, a crooked wreath, a melody off-key. Resist the snake's pull toward harsh self-critique. Let the lunar glow remind you that even moonlight is scattered, imperfect. Your emotional growth this December emerges around learning to speak truth softly, letting words land like gentle hoofbeats rather than thunderous declarations. There is power in your cadence, yet this month, you are called to reveal how compassion can guide your ardor. Can your voice become a lullaby for anxious minds, as well as a battle cry for justice? In that question, you realize vulnerability need not dim your brilliance. Instead, it becomes the channel for authenticity. In December 2025, the cultural breeze carries the resonance of Eternal Pulse, a remix that swept global airwaves in November, its haunting refrain reminding you that even in stillness, there is a guiding heartbeat. As neon reflections flicker across city windows, you see your own image merging with the glow, a reminder that you belong to both the wild and the tapestry of modernity. Picture a scene where you receive a surprise voicemail from a friend you barely expected to call, their voice tender with longing, asking if you will join them beneath a plaza's golden lights to witness an impromptu shadow performance. In that cinematic moment, your hooves pause, your heart leaps. There is alchemy in fleeting connections, how a single call can ripple through frozen air and spark warmth. Be mindful of your shadow, rushing into decisions without rest, charging ahead as though the world depends on your stride. When you slip into that frenzy, choices blur, leaving you hollow at journey's end. Notice instead the emerging strength that lifts you, the capacity to find calm and stillness, to let your mind graze on quiet fields before charting the next course. This duality shapes December's contours. What might it feel like to stand at the edge of a frozen lake, toes skimming reflective ice, aware that beneath lies unfathomable depth? How do you reconcile the burning need to roam with the yearning for sanctuary? These questions ripple through your mind like waves across glass, inviting you to lean into uncertainty and discover resilience amid change. Throughout this month, your heart will be tested by falling temperatures and rising expectations. Yet you carry within a luminous ember, a midnight star that refuses to be extinguished. Let December's dusk become the stage for quiet triumphs, each breath a declaration that you are both wanderer and healer, both seeker and sanctuary. Embrace the warmth that flickers between dog, dragon, and goat, and look away from the snake's coiled doubts. As December's final snow melts into January's silent promise, remember, your truest victory lies in the softening of your own edges, in learning that even the wildest horse can rest in gentle pastures, trusting that the journey itself holds the medicine you seek.